Welcome into the Los Five Horsemen Wrestling Podcast. I am the Professor David Sanders. It's been a while, hasn't it, guys?
Yeah, about 3 years.
It hasn't been that long.
Yeah. Yes.
Last three years in wrestling, because that would take a lot of time, and we just
No. I can all put it this way. I can sum it up all in one word. I can sum it up in one word in regards to WWE. Bullshit. That is all.
Well, that is true.
Well, hold on.
I have a better analogy for that. When last time we were on air, Obama was actually popular.
And last time we were on air, NXT still wasn't even formed, so we can't say it was all bullshit.
That's true. It did. The last 3 years did give us the greatness that is NXT, the current version.
3 years ago, CM Punk was champion.
Was he?
CM Punk?
Yes.
3 years ago? Yeah, he was. That was in 2012.
Right.
Wow.
Santino in the Elimination Chamber thing. That's right.
Oh my fucking god! Holy
That was
shit!
good.
So anyway,
Wow. I remember how crazy we went, and you can hear those too right here on our channel, the Los Five Horsemen YouTube channel, also at losfivehorsemen.webs.com.
but
There you go.
in case you forgot us, let's run down who we are. We already know David Sanders. Justin,
Hold up. Wait, before we get to that, I just want to say, since we're 3 years already, in case somebody has not seen wrestling, WWE is now the number 2 promotion. TNA has actually overtaken them.
Justin,
In
this
your
is
wildest
not
dream.
a kayfabe promotion.
This is not kayfabe
Not
news.
kayfabe news podcast. Do not lie to our loyal listeners.
Well, all three of
They
them.
have to gain their trust back, and you're
All three of
doing
them.
a very horrible job right now.
For what? For kayfabenews.com?
No, for lying to the listeners and saying TNA is good.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
I read it on kayfabenews.com.
And if you read it, it must be true.
Anyways,
Exactly.
let's get back to introducing ourselves.
Anyways,
Yes.
for those that did forget, I am the Professor David Sanders. I've done quite a bit the last 3 years. I'm back in school. I'm actually on the radio, cheap plug. Listen to 89.9 KGRG on iHeartRadio or TuneIn. Yeah, that's about all I've been doing. I'm watching wrestling, kind of, because there hasn't been anything that's really held my attention until Lucha Underground lately.
Yes.
In which we'll talk about that here today. Reece, what have you been up to?
Well, let's see. Last time I was on this show, I was a 15-year-old pissant. 2012. 2012, all in all, was a terrible year for me. I had my first girlfriend. I lost my first girlfriend. And only girlfriend, I should mention. But as of now, I've become an indie mark. I've become a Puroresu, Japanese wrestling mark. I have my own blog at reecesriffs.wordpress.com, which
is actually really, really, really good. I actually really like his writing.
I actually just posted a part one of an article I've been writing for 5 fucking months on the Mitsuharu Misawa and Toshiaki Kawada feud. Part 1 is up there, so check it out. And aside from that, I've gone to college. I'm doing a film studies.
Society X.
Wrestling Society X episode 3 is coming.
He's never gonna let you live that down.
I am not.
Justin, what have you been up to, man?
Well, I haven't done much. Went on a drug addiction field. Oh wait, sorry, I'm not Josh Hamilton. My bad.
Oh,
Dude. Ouch.
Well, I've been actually going to college. I'm actually about to come out. I finish next year.
Nice.
My bachelor's, and I haven't done much. Been running my YouTube channel, my gaming YouTube channel.
I'll say you have a pretty successful channel.
Well, no things. Well, considering that I did it with Folk Bastion, I mean he's probably the one holding us back. I never know.
Ouch. Asshole.
Well, you know me. You know how I am. You know I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I've actually had Reece on. I actually had
This gaming channel. What have you done, Bastion?
Oh, let's see. Since that day, I got kicked out of the Air Force. Got married, had a kid, moved to a different state. So not a whole lot, really. I mean, I'm actually kind of.
Doesn't sound like a whole lot at all.
I'm actually really mellow these days. Like, I don't know, just work up.
Giving birth to a mini version of you does not sound like anything at all.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, my kid's awesome, but other than that, like I don't know, it's been really quiet for me. Really, really quiet. I'm actually really like I don't know, I sobered up. That's like my biggest thing.
That is a huge
Just lost on this show.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
On the other hand,
Alrighty, Dave.
Well, but segue here. You know what's not mellow? Extreme. Extreme rules.
Live on the WWE for $9.99.
I actually lied, fans, people that are listening. I've lied. Another big thing has happened to me. I've become increasingly more hateful of the WWE product as days go by. I have not watched Raw regularly since January of 2014.
You know what Reece doesn't hate though? Meals on Wheels.
Inside jokes are not allowed.
Oh.
well, actually, since the last time we actually had our last show, the network actually did launch.
Yes.
Yes, it finally launched.
That long and awaited thing that didn't seem like it was ever coming finally launched.
And
I know about Bagel.
And boy, do we regret it now.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I tried it out.
Well, and you know what? It's not the network that's bad. It's the over promotion of the network while you're watching the network. That's the worst part.
But how much is
the network on the network?
But how much is it?
That's like it's as bad as like a girl telling you that she's gonna suck your dick while she's sucking your dick, you know? Really?
By the way, we are a rated R podcast, so if you have little ones, hide their ears.
Yeah.
Another thing that's come out is also the New Japan World Network, which is only for $9.99 yen a month, which is $8.50.
That is. I'm gonna be honest.
English
one coming out soon.
Yeah,
the English side is coming up.
I'm gonna be honest. That $9.99 yen thing, that is a complete rip-off and play off of the day network. You cannot tell me it is not.
It's supposed
It is
to
a
be.
rip-off, but it's
TNA
fun.
network for $9.99 as far as pesos.
TNA network.
For like the 3 people that still watch TNA.
And it's going to be on local channel 13 in Hattiesburg, South Carolina, I believe.
What channel is
Midnight.
TNA on now? Oh,
One thing that has not changed in the past 3 years is us making fun of TNA.
Regardless of how, and you guys are going to get on me, I know this, how improved their product has become, and
it has. I'll be honest.
It is, but again, it's
I'm
like
gonna be fair.
saying that TNA improved is like talking about the tallest midget in the room. No matter how improved or how tall you are, you're still a fucking midget.
oh, that's true.
So,
They have improved, and they have their quality. They're on
Two letters.
They're on a channel that nobody has.
I have
and they're still getting better like fucking ratings than they did before.
Oh,
That tells you something. They're not. They're not.
So they are on the 0.2s now.
Let me just say this: TNA has done one thing right. If they've only done one thing right, I have 2 letters and 1 number for it.
Shut up. You got it.
No, the only thing TNA has done right is they've been consistent. They've been consistently bad.
Yep. At least they finally got rid of Eric Bischoff.
That is true. They did.
Well, to be fair, they actually have improved their shows. I mean, we have to at least give them that they have improved the shows over the past few months.
Did you?
They have.
I know Dave. Before we were starting recording, I know Dave said he watched it. But did you guys watch the Rockstar Spud EC3 hair versus hair match?
No, that shit looks
It was
stupid.
actually especially for TNA, but just in wrestling in general, it was actually a really good story told in the match.
Really?
I believe Rockstar Spud lost, and he had to have his hair shaved.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. But it was a great match. It told a great story, and it's something that I think them as a company needs to aspire to every match.
You know, I realized something.
What was that?
The last time we were on the air, the Shield was just being formed.
No, not even then.
No, they weren't even. They were formed after we went away.
Yeah. Yes, they
No, because they were formed. Oh, yes, that's true.
I think
Wow.
Seth Rollins was just coming into the company, actually.
Holy fucking shit.
The last time we were on the air, like going into at the time FCW.
No, Dean Ambrose was one coming into the company because Rollins had been down there for a while, actually.
Oh, okay.
When we were last,
That was Dean Ambrose then, yeah.
when we were last on air, Doink was still alive.
Wow.
We've lost a lot of wrestlers.
You know, I have an even better one. Since we were last on air, Bruno Sammartino and the Ultimate Warrior have mended their rift with the WWE.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior died while we were gone.
That was a...
And Randy Savage.
And Randy Savage died in
2011. He was 2011.
Wait, he died in 20. Holy, wait. I don't believe that.
I remember the date. It was freshman fucking high school, and I was just on the computer after I was done with my science project. I went on lordsofpain.com, and it just said Macho Man dead. And I in the room, and on all the way back to my house on the school bus, I was fucking sad as shit.
Oh, we all were. That was a bad one. That was like Eddie levels right there.
Yeah. Holy shit, it was 2011.
It goes to show you that, like,
that was along Eddie levels too.
That's something I really like about pro wrestling. Sure, they have their goofy moments, but when one of them dies, like, all of us are connected.
To band together. I mean,
Dude, like our sadness kind of brings us, and we kind of forget about the stupid shit, and we just kind of remember the good things.
yes.
That sounded cheesy.
Fuck. So
It sounds cheesy, but you know what? It was worth it.
Yeah.
So-
What else is cheesy? WWE Extreme Rules.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yes, let's get back to the card.
Let's talk about this card. Well, I got the match. I got the card pulled up here.
Before we go into this at all, I just have to say the tag team titles, if we didn't already know it by now, they're a fucking joke.
Yep.
Why are the tag team titles being defended on the pre-show for the second pay-per-view in a row, by the way? And a match like a Kiss My Arse match is on the main card that nobody cares about.
Because fella. Bastioning fella.
Are you not sports entertained, you little crybaby?
No. The official
One more time, I'm ending this right now.
the official hashtag of it is hashtag IWC hipster crybaby fuck.
Well, actually, now it's
Don't tell me that,
ISE.
Reece, is that nobody outside of you actually takes the time to say all that bullshit.
Well, actually, the IWC is there. Now it's ISEC, the Internet Sports Entertainment Community.
Fuck.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the opening match. That's the quote free match. That's gonna be on the YouTube. Do they still do the YouTube and Facebook?
Yes, they do.
By the way, okay.
Oh shit.
So you'll get to see at least Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus the New Day.
The Blue Day.
For like, we can go on for like hours about the New Day. We won't though. We just know that they're horrible as a group.
I know I'm about to get hammered and I'm gonna get beat down for it, but I actually kind of really like New Day.
Well, they're about to turn heel, so
Yeah, I
I
think
don't think
I was
save them as a group unless they did the whole blue stuff
No.
and do an actual nation version too, like they were planning on doing.
you know,
For them.
you know who's gonna be interesting to see when they turn heel? Kofi. Yes.
yeah, it'd be nice.
If you remember Kofi during his feud with Randy, he showed his actual abilities during that one. He wasn't just spot monkey the whole time.
Then
That was great.
he knows the RKO and well.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the RKO,
Oh, wait, hold up. Yes. But before we get to that, we gotta give our predictions on the tag match. We can't just jump across this.
the Brass Ring Club, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
What is their real name? I've heard it's like they're called the Brass Ring Club, the Cat People, Guardians of the Universe. What the fuck are they?
They are Tysaro.
No, Cat.
I just came up with that right now.
It's actually
Sorrow.
Cat. No, it's
They
actually
just call them
Cat.
Random Wrestler 1 and Random Wrestler 2.
Wow.
I mean-
Wrestler 1 and
Thing 1 and
They're
Thing
actually
2.
talented.
Man, fuck that guy. But no, I heard they're gonna be called Cat Sorrow.
I hope.
Well, remember Tyson Kidd's a big cat person, so
Yeah. And so is Natty. And yeah, I'm just going to go on because there's something I'm going to say that's very inappropriate. But your guys' prediction?
yes, I was actually thinking the same thing.
All right, I'm just gonna take a fucking guess. I say Kid and Cesaro take it.
All right.
I got the same ones.
I'm gonna have to go. I agree with them only because I'm like not even a little invested in it, so I could care less about it. So yeah,
So you're literally bashing this whole thing.
basically,
Awesome. I hate you.
for those that don't know,
No. They know. We've talked about it on this podcast too.
oh yeah, we have.
If you need an explanation of that, go back and listen to our Rumble prediction show. I believe it was actually the Rumble live show that we did.
That
We
was
did the live commentary, and you can hear Bastion completely obliterate any sense of logic like the WWE does every week.
And he won. That's the shit. He won.
Shut up.
I
And he
did.
got it. He won. That's the shit.
All right. The
Well,
first.
wait.
They've never let me
Hold
forget it.
So yeah, now let's transition to the next match. And what a perfect segue. It's Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. In a what? In a what? What's the stipulation of the match?
Kiss my arse match, fella.
Now, for those who don't know, explain the rules of this match.
It's a throwback to the Attitude Era. Was this Attitude Era, or was this more the Ruthless Aggression?
No,
Yeah,
actually,
no,
it was
this
Attitude
was-
Era. 99.
The more that I think about it, this was kind of like an Attitude Era thing. But when I first hear "Kiss My Blank" match in WWE, I think of the Bret Hart, Jerry Lawler "Kiss My"
Yeah, the
match.
Kiss My Foot match. Yes.
Yeah, but the first
That was
kiss,
great.
yeah, but the first Kiss My Ass match was in '99 between Billy Gunn and The Rock.
Really?
May of '99, I want to say.
Mm.
So now we have Kiss My Arsh. We've come along, 16 years later.
Now we're Irish.
We have Sheamus facing. Yeah, you remember when Dolph Ziggler was the sole survivor at Survivor Series?
Shut
Yeah,
the
nobody else
fuck.
does either.
I may not watch WWE. I watched that entire fucking pay-per-view, and I really liked that. That match was 5 stars, but holy
Great match.
It was fucking fantastic.
The fallout, though, has been just the worst thing they could possibly do.
No, the worst thing they could possibly do. This is. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the best thing they could do because they suck so much that their best is still their worst, or is it the absolute worst thing they do? Keep it in mind they could have some quality matches. I'm torn on both explanations.
Well, actually, they don't give a fuck. They just throw straight against the wall. They don't have to. They doesn't have to. What's the word I'm looking for? Work as hard.
Right.
I think they-
That's the thing. Dolph has worked his ass off the last 5 years at least.
But he's also not
Get to
stipulated
a level that he needs to be at, that he should be at. And it's like, oh, that's good. You're a good little jobber, aren't you?
B+ player.
Well, we'll get to him here in a minute.
I like to point out that in this new look, it's actually pretty cool.
But
At least it's
But
something
yeah, the-
fresh.
I like it.
the Sheamus Dolph Ziggler match, because it's Kiss My Arsh match,
Luther.
I have to go Sheamus just because it's
Well, I like to point out that we did not. We didn't go. Actually, we didn't go over the actual rules. We kind of like segue into
self-explanatory. You kiss your opponent's Arsh
If you lose.
if you lose.
it's just basically an extreme rules match with just like the
No,
kiss my ass.
no, it's just a basic one-on-one.
Really?
No hardcore match, no weapons. It's just a 1v1 match.
One night WWE goes extreme, my fucking ass. My arse.
We got another one of those coming up too. We'll get to that one here in a minute.
All right,
So-
so let's go.
I wait, predictions.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm
right
saying-
now. Calm down.
I'm saying Dolph Ziggler wins, and they make Sheamus kiss his ass because they WWE will take the opportunity to shit on something they just recreated.
I agree.
Well, I want Sigmund too,
disagree with you. I disagree with you. I think Sheamus is gonna win it only because like they just invested into him again, and I think they're gonna give him another push. Plus, Bastioning, so Sheamus for me.
But I'm just going to say this right now. They gave Fandango a win over Chris Jericho at WrestleFucking-Mania. And look where he is now.
Wait a second. Hold up. Everybody, the question. I'm not gonna let Reece pass the shit up. You are a fan of Fandango.
Yes. I love
Yes.
Don Fritz.
So,
Getting that,
So here's my pick. I want Ziggler to win, but at the other
I
day,
want Ziggler to win, but I don't think he will.
yeah, he's not gonna win. He's gonna have to pucker up.
Yep. Speaking of non-extreme matches on this card, one match that's actually in jeopardy, given the effect of a possible injury. Daniel Bryan defending the Intercontinental title against Bad News Barrett.
Bad News
Match on Extreme Rules.
Bad News Barrett is going to win next segment.
Well,
Have the match.
I agree with. I agree with Meals on Wheels only because if the Guilty so to be believed, everybody's kind of has like doubts about Brian. So yeah, give it to somebody that's healthy and whose body isn't falling apart.
well, now
Wait, Master, I'm just going to say this. Why aren't I White Aladdin anymore? Why am I still on wheels?
Yeah, because Meals on Wheels sounds cooler.
Anyways, for those that don't know, the injury we're talking about, Daniel Bryan was sent home from the European tour a couple weeks ago. There's been varying stories ranging from concussion to rebirth of his neck injury from last year.
No, actually,
a lot of other things. And
actually, what I read was that it's not the neck injury, but after his neck injury, he has started losing strength in one of his arms, and apparently that's resurfaced.
That's no good.
So, like I said, there's been a lot of stories, and if they don't have the match, I can actually see them on pay-per-view just awarding the title to Barrett, like via count out or via whatever, because Bryan doesn't come out.
But I think
Sort of angle like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I have Bryan.
okay, so
Let me tell you why. I have Bryan winning because obviously they put the title, the Intercontinental title, on Bryan. They put the United States Championship on Cena. Yes, people, y'all heard that right. Cena is back towards mid-card level. It happened. But we'll get to that. Yeah, but we'll get to that later, right? But I think they try to elevate those titles back to prestige for a unification match later down the road.
yeah, but you can't elevate a championship when your champion is made of glass and it's about to be broken by doing a simple move.
Yeah, but you can elevate the championship without the champion being there. I mean, look at what Brock Lesnar did.
True.
It's not about the quantity. It's actually not about the quantity of defenses, but the quality of the defenses.
And the way Brock Lesnar had built up that title and built up his image alone by being the unstoppable monster and not being watered down and not being shoved in our face every month, that brought prestige back to that title, I think.
Exactly. It's the champion makes the championship, not the other way around.
And how did you feel about the Brock Lesnar title reign, by the way, since we're on that subject? That's all I need to hear.
Anyways, let's see. All right, let's get the predictions right here.
Holy fucking shit! I just realized our last show was like the WrestleMania live thing. Brock Lesnar
won.
Brock Lesnar was not even in the company at that time. He didn't.
Wow.
Return.
He came back the next night. Yeah.
The next night on Raw in F5 Cena. Yep. That was also the show of the 18 seconds.
Wow, it's been a long time.
It has.
Well, anyways,
I'm going Barrett gets it either by default or by count out or something like that.
All right, I have Bryan retaining.
Ashton?
I have Barrett winning.
Like I said, I started off this segment by saying BNB is going to win. I'm leaving the segment saying BNB is going to win.
So, Justin, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
That was terrible. Never do that again, please.
I consider that.
All right, let's go. Now, let's
mentioned John Cena winning the U.S. title.
Exactly.
He's actually in a match where there's extreme rules.
Yeah,
a chain match.
A chain match against Rusev, yes.
Holy fucking shit. I just realized Rusev wasn't even signed by the company around that time, I believe. Was he? Let me check.
No, I don't think so.
No, he was not.
He signed in 2010.
But he wasn't even, I only think he was in FCW at the time.
No, he was in FCW.
Well, we didn't know about him. Let's put it like that.
Exactly. Yeah, he wasn't the monster that he is.
Nobody knew about him.
No.
So
Now
this match is United States Champion John Cena versus Ivan Drago in a Russian chain match. Am I correct?
So what's the difference between a chain match and a Russian chain match?
What's the difference between a New York street fight and a Chicago street fight?
Because in a Russian chain match, the chain hit you. Don't hit the chains. The chains hit you.
I just have this sort of like a bear coming out wrapped in chains, and Rusev picks up the whole bear with the chain wrapped around him and hits the
That'd be fucking awesome!
That would be a bad
idea.
idea.
The bear.
No, the bear is written by Vladimir Putin.
Yes.
Dude,
I was just talking with my co-host on the show that I'm interning on about this on Friday. I wouldn't put it past Vince to get Putin here one of these times.
Or a Russian an imitator. I expect an imitator.
That. Vladimir Putin himself. And he knocks out whoever's in the ring. He knocked out Dwayne.
I can see that.
Do you really think they're gonna allow that? Do you really believe
Do
that?
you think Putin cares?
I think he could do it. I really do.
Anyways, let's get back to the. Basically, the Russian chain match is Texas Bull Rope match. You got to hit all four corners in succession to win. Am I correct?
Is it?
Yes.
Every chain match I've seen is just the chain is used as a weapon.
I heard you have to hit all four corners in order to.
No, I thought it was going to be like a dog collar match.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I was thinking too.
No, it's gonna be like that because from what I read, Cena did a promo about it on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
See that happening with the chain because that's going to rip up their arms. Something bad.
fuck! That just. Fuck. See, I thought this was going to end up like Rusev is going to choke Cena out. Like, my thought this was going to be like a dog collar match, and it's going to end with Rusev like choking out Cena. But this way, it has Rusev touching all four corners, so Cena doesn't get the pin. Like,
No,
Well, I do.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna read this excerpt from the WWE.com website. Living up to the Extreme Rules reputation, both superstars will be allowed to use the chain at their discretion, whether using it as a whip or to wait to a punch, as Rusev demonstrated on Raw. The first superstar to incapacitate his opponent long enough to touch all four corners of the ring in succession will be the winner. So
Hey,
basically,
you guys remember the last four corners match? I don't remember if it was WWE or TNA or ROH or whoever did it. but
that's
there was
one I
lights
remember.
above each one.
that was actually Batista versus JBL on SmackDown in
No,
2005.
no, holy shit, no, holy shit. No, I remember the last strap match they ever did with WWE. It was Extreme Rules 2011, Shad versus JTG in the strap match.
Shit,
Sponsored by KFC.
Yes, yes.
that was terrible. That was,
That was racist.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
but-
Michael Hayes, for that.
but that one did not have the stipulation like this one. Like the way this match is gonna go. The last one I remember was Batista versus JBL for the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown in September of 2005.
I just remember those lights being above the turnbuckle.
Yes, they were.
And
Green was for Batista, red was for JBL.
all I'm hoping for in this is that there's the American flag for Cena and the Russian flag for Rusev that lights up.
Well, basically, I'm gonna tell you why this match is made like this. This way, you can have Rusev lose again and not have him be pinned
Right, exactly. And
Because
Lana
that-
probably
because
won't be
see-
involved.
because Cena is gonna keep that title for a long time. I'll tell you right now.
I think so too, and that's who I'm going with too. Is John Cena?
Yeah, I'm going with
hitting all four corners.
Ugh. Oh wait, my bad. It was Extreme Rules 2010, and that match lasted 4 minutes and 41 seconds.
Longer than the Divas match.
Wow.
No, the Divas match was longer.
Oh dear God.
My pick. Here's an interesting scenario for you guys. What if Rusev wins and he brings back the European Championship only to sit at SummerSlam, and then John Cena unveils the updated United States Championship that's been rumored?
Dude,
The European.
I'm gonna be honest. It's been since when has Rusev had the title? Since like
he
summer of
shared
last
this
year.
on a random post-draw thing on the network. I remember that.
All right. Yeah, that was in November. He's had
Wait a
titles.
second, what the fuck?
if he was gonna bring back the European Championship, he would have done it already. Don't hold out hope. That's not coming back.
And I saw this somewhere, and I forgot where I saw it, but I agree with this. For the European title to come back, I just love for Dean Ambrose to just randomly find it in a trash can somewhere and just start defending it just as his title. Just
well, that would actually make more sense with
Ambrose.
No, but if you're gonna do that with him, it would have made more sense if it was the Hardcore Championship. Don't you think?
Guys, breaking news here. Breaking news. We have some indie wrestler nude leaks.
What? I don't know.
That's like Beaver Hunt bad.
Okay. I got the names. They are. Oh shit.
Who?
Eddie Edwards and Matt Seidel.
Oh dear God.
Nope, not touching that.
If you ever wanted to see Evan Bourne's dick, now is your opportunity.
Please shut up. Shut up. We don't want to hear that.
Who do you have winning the Cena Rusev match?
I have Cena. Obviously, I have Cena.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for my boy Rusev, but holy shit, back in 2012, Evan Bourne was still with the company.
Dude, say your damn pick already.
Rusev.
I told you my thing. I'm going with Rusev.
Oh, okay, so
now, yep.
Okay, I like to make one.
Now let's go extreme.
Hold on. I want to make one little comment very clear. It makes me really, really sad that John Cena is the United States champion for the first time in goddamn near 10 years, and he hasn't brought back that sexy ass spinner belt.
No, wait.
The US
technically, it's not near 10 years. It's been 10 years.
And technically, they're also working on a new belt design for him, so I think that's also behind why he's going to keep it, is they are working on a new belt for him. And going to spin or not, but
you don't understand. I actually love the spinner. The original spinner belt was awesome.
Yeah,
the bling belt,
good.
Yeah, no, the other one was a piece of shit. But
the other one I liked it at first, but when they started giving it to everybody else, I hated it.
Yeah, that should have been like Austin with the Smoking Skull belt. There should have been Cena only who had the spinner belt.
Yeah.
Kept the other belt for everyone else.
No, what killed me was when like Edge and The Miz won it, and they customized it, and I'm like, dude, really? Like, Edge looked out of place with a spinner belt.
He did.
With the Rated R logo.
And Dwayne holding it before they went to the current design didn't look right either.
No, it didn't. It goes to show you like how far wrestling has come. Because the belt, honestly, on Dwayne looked like a toy. Like it really.
Well, remember, look who are they catering towards.
That is true. They are a kids company, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, very true.
All right, so let's go extreme, legit extreme now, and we have Jon Moxley versus
Brody Lee.
Yes, thank you very much. I was trying to remember that in a Chicago street fight.
UIWC hipster. It's Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper.
All right, so Dean Ambrose. Last time we had our last show, Dean Ambrose was to come on to the main roster. He was expected to be one of the top breaker star in the Shield. And look at him.
And what was Luke Harper doing at that time? Wasn't he in another company doing something?
No. He was signed by. I think he was signed by WWE at that point.
No, he was not. He wasn't signed until I think late 2013 at the earliest.
Yeah, why check? No, I think he was already on the main roster by 2013. Bray hit the scene like 2013 SummerSlam.
Yes, because when during we had our last show, and NXT had not started yet. When NXT started, the White family immediately came in. So that means that he was already in FTW for a while.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Timing was off, 'cause I was trying to.
I got it.
Paul reference, and it wasn't.
I got the date
earlier.
Luke Harper signed with WWE on March 12th, 2012. So yeah.
It was still after our last show.
No,
it wasn't, because
WrestleMania was like in April.
Yes, he signed before.
Well, hot damn.
Well, yeah, but Dean Ambrose, I mean, he was almost like the de facto leader in the Shield to them being towards the back, and well, now WWE has really fucked them over.
You know
And he's still over.
I would love for these two just to beat the hell out of each other, and so I'll probably pick Harper to win this just because. But I would love for it tomorrow night. They team up. They unite somehow with a third person, maybe, I don't know, the recently signed Jimmy Jacobs.
Not Jimmy Jacobs.
Actually, hate to. Yeah, he's just a creative guy, not a wrestler.
So
yeah.
Stop bursting my bubble. I want to see the Age of the Fall, damn it.
I thought Roman was going to get to the fall.
He was.
But
yeah,
I'm going to say Harper is going to win this one. Just because they don't seem to want to let Dean Ambrose win on pay-per-view.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose. Want to know why?
Why?
Dean Ambrose has not won a one-on-one pay-per-view match ever.
I know that. That's why I'm picking Harper.
Ever. He's due.
Wait a minute, didn't he defend the U.S. title while he was in the Shield on pay-per-view?
Yeah. Oh, he did not. He did not defend it.
Oh, that's right. He never defended that thing. And the only time he did, he lost it.
Sorry. Actually, to be correct, he has not won a one-on-one pay-per-view match since the Shield broke up because he won the United States Championship at Extreme Rules.
That's true. He did. And then, yeah, since the Shield breakup, he's lost Rollins twice, I believe.
Yes, to Rollins and to everybody else.
Yeah, basically everybody else. So why should this be any different?
Because he's due. That's why I'm going Ambrose.
You know he's Dean fucking Ambrose, but still he can't.
I think he's. I'm gonna tell you what. I think they're gonna start pushing him so he could be the one to either take the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, I hope so.
I'm going with Dean Ambrose, and this is gonna be a brutal match. You can quote me on that.
Bastion?
I am going to go with. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care for this match at all, so I'm just gonna go with Luke Harper this time.
Luke Harper.
All right. Now let's go.
So now we have a Divas match for the Divas Championship. It's Nikki Bella versus Paige, who won a Battle Royal.
Hey, hold up. Well, Paige got a shit load of time then because it's actually Naomi now.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Well, Paige is not filming a movie.
Isn't Naomi a heel now?
They fuck your logic. Yes, she is.
And isn't Nikki Bella heel?
They fuck your logic. But yes, Paige is off filming a movie.
Why?
With The Miz. The studio movie. You know why.
Wait. So Paige isn't gonna be on the actual show?
Nope.
No,
I'm not watching that shit.
And didn't Naomi recently turned heel?
Yes.
Yes, she did.
So we have a heel versus heel.
We already established.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I'm still trying to look for those nudes.
No, don't look for those.
Dude, what the fuck? Anyways, well, this match is I'll put the Nikki Bella to win.
I'm actually going to go Naomi on this one. I think since
thinking of
heel and she's due for a push and there's no other Uso, I think she's due. So
actually, thinking about it, I think I will go with Naomi. We put the title on her. Once Paige gets back, you already have a storyline there.
Exactly. But then again, fuck your logic, so I'm going to go with Nikki Bella.
So I'm going, I switch and you switch, correct?
No, actually, I'm still going Naomi.
All right. So I'm still going with Nikki Bella.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Naomi. Like, your logic makes sense, Dave. You know, she just turned heel.
Yeah, my logic made sense, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, good point. I'm still gonna go with Naomi only because you know what? I gotta go with some dark meat.
Reece, stop looking for the news. Who do you got in this one?
Do I have to choose?
Yes.
I feel either way. I feel dirty if I.
Everybody loses no matter what, but still.
Ow! What the fuck? I think I just.
Don't.
No, I cut myself on something. Fuck.
Oh.
Shit. Anyway.
Take it easy, Ric Flair. Go ahead.
Fuck it. Give me some of that dark meat, Naomi.
Nice.
All right, so let's go to the
Now
next
we're gonna
match.
go-
Last
now
man
we're gonna go
standing.
from one match that puts people to sleep to another match that will keep them to sleep. A last man standing match, and I think they're including the fans in this one.
It's Andre the Giant versus Andre the Giant versus Samoa John Cena. Let's get it right.
3 years ago,
What did they say on the heel trailer? Heel Del John Cena or something?
yes.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, 3 years ago, Roman Reigns was not even in the collective vocabulary.
Dude, will you stop saying that? He was signed. He isn't debuted yet, but he was signed.
I think he was stocky.
Okay, Reece, since you're our 3 years ago guy, how many times has the Big Show turned since 3 years ago?
Since 3 years ago, let me check. I'm doing this off of memory, actually. I'm going to say 3 or 4. 3 or 4.
Actually, I'm gonna say something about this. I did the math. Like I think it was last month. Ever since he came into wrestling all over WCW and WWE, the Big Show averages 2.1 turns a year.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
It's just ridiculous.
And that is fact. He has turned 29 times.
I think Kane still has him beat.
No, Kane is actually averaging 1.7.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
We got
how
stats.
our interest in this match is, it's not there at all. And I don't see anybody else, because I saw this match live when WWE came up to Seattle for a house show. And the crowd was, I'm not going to lie, the crowd was into it for some reason, because everyone hates the Big Show and everyone had to cheer for somebody apparently. So they cheered for Reigns. But it made it seem bigger than he was.
Actually, I did. I checked. I legit checked 5.
5 times since 2012?
Yep.
5 turns. Wow. But,
Well, like I said,
as far as the Big Show,
2.1.
I mean, if as long as they don't do the finish that they did up here, I'll be fine. They had Big Show spearing Reigns and Reigns kicking out of it, and then Reigns spearing Show and winning. Like, literally 2 minutes later.
You gotta make him look strong.
Okay,
Well,
then.
do we really? Okay, I got a question. Do we really have to put a prediction on this? Do we really have to? I think it's obviously
gonna win because the Big Show's just basically there to put people over. It's gonna be Reigns regardless.
of course. I think this is our first unanimous vote right here. Everybody says right, Reigns wins.
Not unanimous. Not unanimous.
Oh,
Hold your fucking
God.
shit.
You're just
Hold your
supposed to be you, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You
No,
prick.
I think Victor's gonna win it.
And if he wins this will be the shortest comeback since our last try.
Well, actually, hold up. There is a possibility that Big Show could win it.
No, there's no possibility at all.
Yes, there is.
actually.
No,
Bray
Think
Wyatt.
about it.
Bray Wyatt.
No,
Bray Wyatt.
hold on.
Bray Wyatt has been referencing somebody in his promos.
Yeah, Ryback. He's not in this match. Next.
He's not referencing Ryback. He's referencing Roman Reigns.
No.
Yes, it's
Please,
gonna happen.
no, don't feed Bray to Roman, please.
Please say it. Why do we have to feed everybody to Roman?
Because to make him look strong.
No, but Reece says it nicely. Reece, your business
Make him look
impression.
strong.
You gotta make him look strong.
Oh my god, I think he's gonna puke.
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
And all right,
On our show one of these days, and he's just gonna yell at us.
all right. So here we go. Our main event. The man.
As it says on Wikipedia, where I'm looking right now, it's
Yes,
Seth Rollins
but
defending
first,
the WWE
hold up, Dave.
Championship.
Yo, Dave, I want to say something right here. Remember, I want to clear this up right now. I was the one that said that Seth Rollins would be the breakout star of the Shield. Everybody laughed at me. Everybody mocked me.
We
And
all
look
thought
who-
it would be Ambrose. I won't lie.
Or
I thought it
Reigns.
would be Ambrose.
Or
Fair, I didn't give enough shits to laugh at you. I was kind of like, eh. Andre said I mean,
but look who is the first one to win the WWE Championship.
your mama?
I didn't want
Really?
this up.
Plus an
I
eight
didn't want
jokes.
to bring this
Really?
up, but are you happy with him being used as an audible and getting the title?
I don't think he was used as an audible.
I think
so.
Because
I think so. I
that was
think-
the whole Brock Lesnar quote unquote walkout that week. I think it was over Reigns not being ready because he wasn't.
Well, let's put it like this.
And they didn't want Brock to continue to have the title.
Well, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. He got the title.
Oh, it's true. He does.
No, I mean it does make sense, but at the end of the day, he was used as a tool to like deep push Reigns. It's like call it what it was, you know. I'm glad that it happened because he's way more ready than Reigns.
Oh God, yeah, by far.
And he's more
over the fall and into the.
Remember when everybody hated his promo skills? They're kissing his ass now.
Yep. But now we have that man, Seth Rollins, against the man that beat him at WrestleMania with an awesome RKO, Randy Orton, in a steel cage match for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
But wait, there's more.
With Kane as a cage gatekeeper.
But wait, there's more.
And you go fans know why I'm laughing right now. But
Fuck.
right? There should be no other stipulation.
But wait, there's more.
It's like Billy Mace is hosting this shit.
In a steel cage match, there's a move that is banned from the match and will result in a disqualification in
a cage match.
TNA wall.
Yes, Orton, cannot use the RKO.
If he uses it, he'll be disqualified.
In a cage match.
In a steel cage match where there's no disqualifications.
At Extreme Rules, where there's supposed to be no disqualifications.
Remember when Extreme Rules was called One Night Stand and it was devoted to ECW?
Yeah,
Good times.
It had the greatest moment, in my opinion, in the 2000s with the crowd during the Cena RVD match.
Yes,
I
was intense.
I still think the Masato Tanaka Mike Awesome match was better than that entire crowd that night.
The match, the Tanaka match was great. I'm just saying the overall atmosphere belonged to that crowd during the Cena RVD match.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know those fuckers were gonna tear that place down.
Yeah.
But yeah, Reece, you missed one. Since 3 years ago, Evolution came back.
Oh
yes,
I forgot about that.
Everybody did.
I didn't even fucking watch when Evolution came back.
Batista came back.
And Rollins
Batista, you mean?
Evolution for like a minute.
No, he wasn't. He was a member of the Authority.
I know was.
No, Authority.
Yeah, he was.
Remember,
in the 3 years,
Batista had left early in the night.
In the 3 years since we last recorded, the streak was ended and the corporation came back.
Oh dear God, the streak! Holy shit, the streak!
You know, it weirds me out to think that my son is gonna grow up in a world where the streak is not a thing anymore. It'll just be a legend to him.
And you know it never will be again. They will never put that kind of a achievement on anybody ever again, especially after Punk walking out.
Yeah, well,
CM Punk has walked out since we were here last.
Which makes sense though, because I mean, who else would you trust that much? Mark Holloway, for all said and done, is a company man, you know. Shitty story after shitty story. He's a true WWE guy, you know.
Right.
So I don't
bad ones.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of the earlier stuff, he was in some horrible.
Undertaker.
Remember when the fucking Undertaker fought IRS?
Yeah.
Because
the whole Giant Gonzalez thing. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
My reasoning, the reasoning for the IRS feud is hilarious because since he's dead, he couldn't have paid his taxes.
Right. Exactly.
Oh,
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
So he owed taxes, even though he was dead.
You know, I filled my 1044A.
You know what bugs?
Well, let's not forget the 201 handicap Hell in a Cell match here at WrestleMania. Also,
was that A-Train and who was that?
That was not. That was WrestleMania 19. It was not a Hell in a Cell match. It was Undertaker versus Albert and Big Show. It was supposed to be a tag team match with him and Nathan Jones, but Nathan Jones sucks so much.
And he just,
about the match.
Albert A-Train, whatever he was called back then, and the Big Show.
Yeah.
Continue his streak in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Hell in a Cell match was at WrestleMania 15 with the Big Boss Man.
With Boss Man, yeah.
And ended with Ray Traylor being hanged.
Now, was that
Yep.
during the whole corporation union
Yeah, the corporate ministry. Yeah.
ministry? Yeah.
Worst name ever.
Corporate ministry. Yeah.
But hey,
Anyways,
they were
let's get
ahead
back
of
to the
their
match.
time because
Let's get back to the
Christianity
match.
now has become a corporation. So hey, they were actually pioneering something.
They were.
Let's get back to the match.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, we're going.
So the steel cage match with Kane as the gatekeeper and Orton not being able to use the RKO.
But wait,
Yeah.
Dave. One thing needs to be addressed before we go any further. Who is the key master?
Seth Rollins, because he will win this match.
Oh God,
He is the key holder.
wait.
And he will tell that to Kane, and Kane will open the door for him.
Wait. Does that make Seth Rollins Sigourney Weaver?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, he has blonde hair-ish.
He has the Caitlyn hair. I miss Caitlyn.
All right, but no.
so did you see her ass recently?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
kind
he's
of
gonna
weird.
speak to it.
Follow her on Instagram and just look at it.
I don't have an Instagram. I'm that.
She's got like Chung Lee legs.
She
Like-
does.
Like
But anyways, I
Yeah.
am picking Seth Rollins actually winning via RKO since Orton can't use it.
But no, I haven't win by a curse stomp.
no, they're not using the
Use anymore?
that move is banned, sir.
I know it is. This is me off, but oh well.
I don't. I
I've heard
think
he's using like a reverse old school dirty deeds. I can't believe I'm saying old school dirty deeds this early in Ambrose's career, but the original dirty deeds just reversed is what I'm hearing he's using now.
It looks stupid. And the reasoning, I heard the reasoning they aren't letting him do the curb stop anymore is because they want to give him a finisher that he can hit out of nowhere.
Like the curb stomp.
Or like the RKO.
Shut the fuck up. Seth Rollins retains. Moving on.
I like to point out that I think there's some fishy thing going on with Kane, being the gatekeeper. I think he's gonna. I think okay. The way that I see it's gonna happen. After the match, Kane comes out, tries to congratulate him, chokeslams a bitch, and we get old Monster Kane back.
That's what's gonna happen. That's
Yeah,
exactly
it
what's
is.
gonna happen. He's gonna come back with the mask.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope he gets a new mask because I just want to.
Oh,
How we get
speaking of which, 3 years ago, Sting was not in WWE.
Sting was retired 3 years
Sting's in
ago.
WWE.
Wait, Sting still wrestles?
I thought he was retired for like 14 years.
Or 14 years
He
now,
was
I should say. What
he
he
was
doing?
retired.
He was going
He
to
was
community
teaching-
college.
I think he lost
He
to
went
a.
from WCW, and then he did nothing for 14 years, right?
Well, actually,
Came in this year?
he went to Death Valley
Basically.
Community College. Actually,
Ah,
Okay. Do you have all the predictions?
well, Seth Rollins. I have Rollins in.
so do we
Yeah.
all agree on Seth Rollins here?
No, got Seth Rollins.
So that's two that we all agree on. And they're the two most obvious matches on the card, of course.
No,
That predictable.
Yo,
Yeah.
Dave, go to Facebook real fast. I just sent you something. I want to get your reaction live on the show.
I don't see anything.
Wait, I'm sending. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait.
I do see a picture of David Arquette as WCW champion.
Oh, dear God, that's fine. I just sent it to you. Read the headline first, also.
Son of a bitch. It's true, though.
It's Josh Hamilton.
It's true, though.
And it has to do with Josh Hamilton.
So that is our Extreme Rules predictions. Yes, it's
We
a
got
very,
them in.
very blah show. It's a very, very predictable show for the most part. The only
And
thing there's really no sure winners, the Brian Barrett, and that's because we don't even know if the match is going to happen.
All right, now this is an important question regarding this. I'm gonna go one by one. Dave, are you watching this show?
I have to because I'm in a prediction contest in another group, so I have to, and I'm leading that prediction group contest, so I want to just still win.
All right,
It's more of a winning thing for me. It's greed. Pretty much.
Reece, are you watching this show?
No.
Wait, Bastion, are you watching?
Negative. I have like I would just save myself. That's all right.
You'd rather spend 3 hours with your own son than watch this.
Basically, yes. Yes, I would.
All right.
See, WWE is a good thing because no one wants to see it. Fathers will be able to spend time with their daughters and sons.
Don't
Now,
wait a second.
I will edit my answer. That depends on if our baseball game that I'm producing tomorrow is over in time.
I'm not watching the show.
Depends on the weather up here right now.
I'm not watching the show. I'm watching the Yankees versus the Mets. So
we basically spent an entire hour predicting a show no one is going to watch.
I said I was
Exactly.
going to if I was home. Yes, I will have the report next week right here on
Exactly.
the Los Five Horsemen.
I won't be watching it live.
Wait, we're doing this weekly?
Yes, we are.
Sure, why not? I mean,
All
there's
right.
gotta be better things to do than Extreme Rules to talk about, like,
Yeah.
Lucha Underground.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that.
That's segue.
What the hell is that?
Segue, people.
What the hell is Lucha Underground, Dave? Because 3 years ago, the only wrestling on TV was WWE and TNA. And
Wrestling Society
areas.
And
Lucha Underground, Reece, is a new company that started up out of Los Angeles to bring the lucha style wrestling to America.
You mean like Lucha Libre USA?
A lot better though. They actually
Wrestling
have
Society X.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to
Wrestling
review.
Society X was awesome.
Yeah, and if you would review it, everybody else would know, asshole.
I'm gonna give you guys an honest opinion about this. I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but the reason why the Libre style has not stuck in the United States.
Yeah, because white people are racist.
No, it's not. Oh dear God, that has nothing to do with it. Oh my God,
It does
Basically,
though, because
the
white
mainstream
people have been bred to believe that wrestling has to be slow and have
Why
like
you-
two roided out dudes, and they don't accept the fact that you can be small
Dude.
and fast.
Dude,
White people are racist.
That's stereotyping. That's wrong.
This is coming from an actual Mexican, though.
Yes.
He's stereotyping. It'll be like me stereotyping him, like saying he's some dude that spits like 10
You have. Motherfucker, you have.
No, I have not.
Bullshit.
I have not.
Bullshit.
I have not stereotyped you.
Yeah, okay.
So, like,
Here
Justin,
at
it'll be
the
like-
Horseman Wrestling Podcast do not endorse stereotyping or racism.
This is funny.
It'll be like me saying Bastion could fit 12 of his family members inside a Volkswagen.
Which I can. I've tried it before.
I don't stereotype. You stereotype yourself, then you blame me. Get the fuck out of here.
So anyway, Lucha Underground, how is it?
Yes, it is actually really good.
Oh, wait, hold up. Can I say
and
something?
Vampiro are your announcers.
Give me a second.
No. The thing that ate. No. He's the thing that ate Vampiro. Get it right.
They just give me. Sorry. Yes, because I never got to make my point because some asshole derailed me. The reason I was gonna say is the Lucha Libre wrestling style just does not appeal towards the mainstream audience. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. The cruiserweights do, but the Lucha Libre style per se has not. There's a reason for that.
Because white people are racist. We talked about this.
No, I'm just
Bastion's idea. What is your reasoning?
because I'm saying it does not appeal towards a mainstream audience.
Is it because they have long, drawn-out storylines that actually mean something and have meaningful matches?
Dude, I'm not dissing. I'm just saying like something that I've noticed because it happened before Lucha Libre USA, Wrestling Society X, and
Yeah,
well, to be
Lucha
fair,
Underground
Wrestling
seems
Society-
to be breaking that mold because a lot of people are very excited about this.
To be fair, well, to be fair, I'll also give this. Wrestling Society X wasn't entirely Lucha Libre. It was more like a glorified indie show with a lot more death matches than there should have been. Plus, it was MTV, and MTV is the worst channel for wrestling.
okay, but now let me finish.
All right.
I'm trying to say the Lucha Libre style has not appealed to the mainstream audience, but Lucha Libre, I mean not Lucha Libre. Look, you have me all mixed up now. Lucha Underground is starting to kick that, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. They're not.
What that reason is?
They're not. Yes,
Racism.
no. Oh dear God, we cut it. It's not because it's not completely like Lucha Libre. They actually have good storylines great production values, and they have incorporated other people who are not like general luchadors into the show.
Yeah, that is.
Say, you know why they're getting popular? Because of Johnny Nitro Morrison Mundo.
No, and like for example, Cage. That is a big motherfucker.
Brian Cage tore up PWG. I think he tagged with Elgin back in PWG, and their team was the Unbreakable Fucking Machines. Brian Cage has been like an indie mainstay, and everyone said he should have been in WWE day one.
He should have been. Actually, I think he had a developmental deal and was cut from it for, I forgot what the reason was, but
now look at like Brian Cage. You see some of the things he does. Some of the small wrestlers can't do, like the dives and everything he does. And with his size and everything, doing that, it's even more impressive.
And I know you guys haven't watched it recently. There's a new guy that's come out onto that show. His name is the Mac.
Yes,
Billy Mack.
Yes, he was in WWE. He had a developmental deal also.
No, but here's the thing, Willie Mack's developmental deal lasted 2 months.
A lot of them are doing that nowadays.
Because
what? A bunch of no-name people, not quote-unquote no-name people, and then release them within a month or two. Because
what's happening is, I'm going to explain to you what's happening. I've noticed the trend, and what I think it has to do with that when their physicals come back, shit is starting to pop up on their physicals. Because remember, in the indies, you have to work through your injuries that you can't rehabilitate yourself. It's basically the Nigel McGuinness deal, where his shoulder was so fucked up, they told him, you have to fix that before we let you in, but he didn't have the money or the time to be able to fix it.
That's true, yeah. And that's just because he had the talent, he had the might skills, he could have been huge. And
he had the lariato.
He was in TNA as Desmond Wolf.
He had the lariato to make it.
He did.
But like I said, it's probably most likely because their physical, maybe a lot of the indie guys' physicals are coming back with shit that's just messed up.
True. But
and remember, WWE is being taken a task now at court for all these different injuries, and maybe this has been coming for a long time also. I mean, all these injuries regarding lawsuits regarding injuries and everything has been coming for like 2 years on WWE. So now they're made more cautious to take somebody with pre-existing injuries, like the ones that might show up on physicals.
I'm just looking at it right now. Cage did sign a WWE developmental contract in June 2008, but was let go mid-September 2009 for unknown reasons.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because he has the look that they look for.
Well, thank you. Yeah. You just blew my whole my physical test shit out of the water. Thanks for that.
Well, that's one out of how many, though? I mean, really. I mean, a lot of these people, like I said, the Mac. I mean,
yeah, the Mac.
Big Rick on here, who used to be Ezekiel Jackson in WWE, he had promise there and was used for shit.
Oh, speaking of
on here, you have, like I said, Mundo.
Yeah, but about Mundo, you have to remember, he couldn't cut a promo for shit.
And he still kind of can, but it works for his character.
Like, remember Mr. Siggles?
Yes.
I still maintain
the guy here, Son of Havoc. He's also known as Matt Cross. He was on that season of Tough Enough a couple years ago.
Okay, about Son of Havoc, I want to say something.
No,
it's impressive.
Use that joke. I'm not going to allow it to. I'm not going to allow it.
It's impressive.
I'm not going to allow it.
How Havoc, how young she looks, and how physically able she is for having her son in wrestling.
God damn it.
Anyway,
it is amazing.
They have a working relationship with AAA, I'm noticing.
Yeah, actually.
Who
was the AAA Mega Champion to defend his title, actually on a Lucha Underground show against.
Go ahead.
I actually had the opportunity to talk to Matt Cross a couple of events ago because I go to the AIW, Absolute Intense Wrestling out here in Cleveland, where Matt Cross is booked regularly. He actually just made an appearance last night. I talked to Cross about like the difference between working Wrestling Society X and Lucha Underground. And he said, Lucha Underground, it's for Wrestling Society X, I believe it was just like
too much drugs.
I actually forgot what he said, but it's like it's the difference in the way that they're taped. But he also says that Lucha Underground Well, it was Wrestling Society X looked for a network. The network looked for Lucha Underground. They went to AAA and asked for a show, and they gave them stars. They also got independent stars. So there's that.
Yeah, that what I was gonna say.
They're on a show, or they're on a network called El Rey, and it seems like this is their staple show.
Oh, yeah.
Underground.
Yeah, well,
And then they put a bunch of older, like, I don't want to use the term B movies or anything like that.
Quentin Tarantino movies, they use a lot of those.
Yeah, well, because Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino are like best buds, and that's basically his network.
It's kind of like Grindhouse specials.
Yeah, because the network belongs to Robert Rodriguez.
The old 80s Miami Vice shows on that being advertised on there.
Yeah.
So
I have 2 points I want to say. One, the network does, from what I heard, belongs to Robert Rodriguez.
It does.
The other one is Lucha Underground is not a show that has an affiliation with AAA. They are AAA. It's AAA's American show.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
nice.
yeah, thank you, Dustin.
So
I was gonna
Bastion-
say that, but-
Bastion, how long do you think before we get massive stable wars like in AAA?
Honestly, hopefully, I hope they learn from that and keep that shit on like the very, very, very not. Because one of the biggest issues with AAA that I have personally is that you have stables from like 10 years ago still fighting to this day,
Hey,
and it's bullshit.
you have
Like the Horsemen in the Dungeon of Doom in WCW.
No, dude, this is last. Right now, the big whatchamacallit stable down in Mexico is a mega stable called the Society, which consists of the Foreign Legion, the Warrior Maniacs or whatever, the fucking everybody, pretty much every bad guy.
Wait,
The whole
well,
company.
wait. What you
Yeah,
telling me?
basically.
Wait, what you telling me is we have factions inside factions.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Wow.
oh yeah. You have the big umbrella.
Entertainment Extreme in TNA back in 2003.
So
they had like
basically-
in there. They had all these other
Yeah.
So
factions
basically,
inside of it.
Dave,
Yeah,
what happens when
and
you
the
have
crazy
something inside something? What is it? What? What do we have?
Factionception.
Yes,
The
thank you.
NWO.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, how was the episode of Lucha Underground?
This past week's was the crowning of the Trios champions, which was new.
I did see that.
introduced.
I did see that. And actually,
see that
To
match?
people that
and
don't know what that
one
is,
spot left me with my jaw dropped open. And I think you know which one it is. The one
Yeah,
spot.
to most people that don't follow Lucha Libre, it is not uncommon in Lucha Libre for trios to be more popular than tag teams. As a matter of fact, down in Mexico, the tag team belt hasn't been defended since 2008, whereas the trios championship gets defended on a nightly basis. So I'm
So
glad that
you're
they're
telling me-
bringing back to that.
And
That is-
we hated the tag division.
Yeah, no,
So what you telling me? What you telling me is that trios are more popular than like a regular team up.
Yeah.
You're telling me basically it's like the porn industry. That's what you're telling me.
the only exception to that is that in AAA, there's mixed gender champions where there's like one dude and one girl, and there's also like a normal sized dude and a midget championship.
Yeah,
And those-
I'm not a fan of that shit. I'm not a fan of that.
Well, the first thing you said is actually a good transition because, first of all, spoiler alert for those that haven't seen it. Give you a second to turn us down for a minute.
All right.
The team of Angelico, Ibelice, and Son of Havoc are the first trios champions. They defeated Cage. Was Cage? Let me get there.
Tejano and
Tejano, and who was their other?
Was it
They had
Mac?
no.
no.
Mac was with Killshot and Big Rick.
So it was Tejano, Cage, and Drago. Was it?
No, it wasn't Drago. Drago was with Aerostar and
Yes. Yeah.
I don't even see him on. Oh, that was Cuerno. That's right, King Cuerno.
King Cuerno. Yeah.
Was their third, and
the guy with the
they beat them, and that was the finals. But then Dario Cueto, who was the owner, who plays, by the way, the best evil owner I think ever,
yeah,
Mr. McMahon.
no, not better than this. Wait,
No,
hold up.
to me,
absolutely better. It's
No,
new, like the way he does it.
which-
It's
Like Mr. McMahon recently, or like 1998, Mr. McMahon.
like at his prime, Vince McMahon.
Oh, that's hard.
Dario Cueto, though. I mean, he makes a match versus match, which is in Lucha Libre. Supposed to be the end all be all of a big walk.
I'll say this.
Between
Dario Cueto
and Superfly.
Dario Cueto plays a more malicious. character.
And it doesn't seem like he cares about the rules. Like he, just,
You know, that guy's he's a kingpin. That's what I
he
see.
basically is. I mean, that's basically his thing. But kingpin for wrestling, and he basically just throws all the rules out. He'll make factions, and that's what he did here at the end of this match. I mean, the team of Evil East and Helico and Son of Havoc through this brutal match. And then he brings out his disciples, our genius, where's the other ones? Ricky Mandel and El Mariachi Loco, who, yeah, I know, who he faces them off for the titles yet again. It was a great, probably 10, 12-minute match easily, which ended with an insane spot. And if you haven't watched Lucha before, you won't get this
Yes, that spot.
episode.
Oh my god, that spot was crazy. I think I know which one it is. The Angelico spot.
Helico
Oh my god.
of Dario Cueto's office into the ring on top of two of his opponents. Just, I've never seen anything like that before. And
Just
I have.
I've never
in
heard
summary,
that 12 a crowd pop that loud.
watch this fucking show.
Yes. Lucha Underground
Exactly.
consistently puts better products than WWE
Oh, they do.
as
And
far as wrestling goes.
more proof of that. I think it was about a month ago now. They put on the best casket match I have ever seen.
Meltzer gave that casket match 4.5 stars.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Meltzer,
That's not a casket. That was a match. It was a great consequences match.
Great consequences match, but I mean, they were using a casket. I mean, you know the WWE type casket match, even TNA when they tried to use them. They would have multiple false finishes, multiple to the casket. Like that.
Yeah, but I want to give them credit on this. I want to say it correctly because everything was awesome for the presentation of everything with the Day of the Dead theme all the way towards the ending. It was a good presentation that they had for the match.
It was basically Mil
In more to the Phoenix.
Muertes. It was basically the man of 1,000 deaths.
Yep, it faces the man of 1,000 lives.
Yep, which was Phoenix, and Phoenix. I became a fan of Phoenix in that match by far.
He took an ass whooping and a half.
He did. I mean, he even had his mask ripped, which was complete disrespect in Lucha Libre.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was just a brutal matchup. Blood.
And at ringside, you had Maxine.
Yes, and she was the pawn, basically. That was... she wasn't the pawn. She was basically the puppet master because she was turning on Mil Muertes because she was the long-time keeper of his crystal, I think it was. Like, she had his power. It was like the crystal would be like the urns of the Undertaker.
Yeah, and it's not stupid on paper, but in practicality, so many levels.
It works on so many levels. But yeah, check out Lucha Underground if you haven't on the El Rey Network every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Speaking of indies,
yeah,
I'm actually gonna go see an indie.
What are you doing this weekend or next weekend?
Next weekend,
Hold up, before
I'm
this
going
be
to
back off.
what? No, we talked about this. Next weekend, I'm going to go see a Christian wrestling show called Body of Christ Wrestling Federation. I'm actually very excited about this. Although I was going to make signs, but I just found out like within the last 15 minutes that signs are banned as is all filming equipment. So there's that. But there's 5 matches. I'm not sure. I can't remember the names of the guys at this time, but they all start with Reverend or Pastor. So it's like Pastor Jim versus like a bad guy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Was like,
Please give me the part of this. Please give me the
main event. No, the main event is a Soldier of God versus Beelzebub, which is a demon.
That's right.
And I'm excited for this only because during intermission, because it is a Christian, a Christian-based wrestling promotion, they're gonna have like a mini sermon with a kiddie pool, so that if people feel compelled to get baptized, they can choose to do so.
That's awesome, though.
It's a great idea. I mean, from the business point of view, it makes sense. Get the young people. I mean, it's only $5, so I don't know. I'm very excited.
Check out any wrestling you can, pretty much. I mean, you might as well, if it's out there, support it.
Man, fuck those gym hall, those bingo hall promotions.
Like what?
I'm joke. I don't. I really don't.
Well, my yesterday, like I said, yesterday I went to NIW's Make 'em Say It's their annual gangsta theme show where they usually it's the basic theme of the show is that there's no DQ. Like all the matches are no DQ. So think of it as like their Extreme Rules, except
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say that or uncensored from WCW.
the
Censored and uncensored and they're in a DQ.
to be honest though, I'm going to be completely honest. And if any of the AIW faithful are listening to this, if you're a fan of AIW, if you're the AIW promoters, I'm just going to say this: I love your product. I fucking enjoy it as much as I can. Your past events have been great. This was.
Though, and I mean, I know where you're going with this because you're trying to be nice about it, and I'm glad you are. You can't put on a great show every single time. I mean, there's going to be a one-off once in a while.
Well, I have a promotion that wants to talk with you, Dave. They call NXT.
Exactly. They look at WWE. They put on questionable product on their main roster. NXT, great product.
Anyway, here are the matches types. Tyson Dukes and Hot Sauce Tracy Williams defeat the Beaver Boys when Williams pins John Silver.
All right, we had a little technical difficulty there. I do apologize. But Reece was telling us about the AIW show that he was at yesterday.
Yes.
What happened over there?
Okay, so we just got past Lewis London defeating 3 men in a fatal four-way. Next, Ethan Carter III defeats Johnny Gargano after Raymond Rowe and DJ Zima Ion hit Gargano with a ring bell.
I would like to see Gargano in one of the bigger promotions because I see in the video he could fit in almost anywhere.
You saw the Raw Alternative, right, Dave?
Yes.
You saw the match with him and Ethan Page?
Yeah.
Both men deserve much better. They deserve to be big names because both guys, they can go. They could really fucking go.
What if? Here's the thought, though. People actually like staying independent.
Yeah,
That's a possibility.
I know, but I want them to make big money and like the big independent promotions, like something like Ring of Honor or.
Dude, I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Listen to the Briscoes or the Bucks. They seem to be making better money where they're at.
Yeah.
And they get to keep their gimmicks and their characters the way they are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they're gonna become a corporate gear into the big oily machine. You know, I can honestly see the allure of staying independent.
But just don't go to TNA because they will not pay you. They will not pay you at all.
The funny thing is, Ethan Carter III and DJZ are on this show, and they're from TNA.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Really?
They got paid for that. They get paid for that show and not for TNA. They use TNA to promote themselves.
That should be telling you something that they're on this show and they work for TNA.
Well, I think
That should be telling you something right there.
No, you know what? You know what should be telling something? They get paid more for this show than for a TNA taping.
You should be telling you something is they got paid for this show.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Speaking of that team you mentioned, the AIW Tag Team Championship. To Infinity and Beyond, the team of Cheech and Colin Delaney defeats the Young Bucks after Cheech pins Nick.
Ain't no party like a super kick party because a super kick party don't sell.
Oh, wow.
Wait, time out. Question.
Breaking news.
Question. No, hold on. Hold a moment here, Holmes. Wasn't Colin Delaney back in ECW? He had less meat.
WWECW.
He had less meat on his arms than a fucking chicken wing.
Dude, he's toned now.
Back in the Raw Alternative last year, I don't know if you guys watched that or not. I know you did, Reece. They had a Colin Delaney versus Chris Hero match. I didn't even recognize Delaney
So he's ripped now?
during that match. Yeah,
I wouldn't say ripped, but he's toned.
compared to what he was in WWECW, yeah, he is.
He also cut his hair. He grew a beard.
Mm-hmm.
He looks good.
I didn't recognize it was him. Yeah.
What? You guys are fucking
guys. Kevin Owens just got released.
Who?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, no.
Fucking me.
Dude, look, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Seriously, don't believe this. You know what's gonna happen.
Dude.
Fuck yeah! It's like you're gonna send us a YouTube clip of like a Rickroll or some shit.
Or the narwhal thing. Which
Like, wait. Like,
No.
Kevin Owens as in NXT's Kevin Owens?
Yes.
Believe it, Bastion. It's, you know
Look at
where
me.
this is coming from. Really?
You're fucking with me.
Dude,
No,
I'm
don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Right now, I'm logging onto the
I
Facebook.
don't
Really,
believe
he
you.
just got released. Apparently,
Don't
something
believe you.
happened. I don't know what the hell happened. Look, I'm gonna send it to you guys now.
Don't believe you.
Oh my god, you fucking dick! I just said it
I
to you.
don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Either.
Where's
If
this?
Dave says he believes it, I don't fucking believe you.
Especially since one of those kind of links. No, I'm not.
I'm opening it. Is it a fucking? Okay, don't laugh.
It's gay porn.
It's a YouTube video. It's a YouTube video. I'm opening it up. What is it?
Reece, you knew not to do that, right?
I know. As soon as I heard him laugh,
This is why things happen to you.
Like Meals on Wheels getting away.
The hydraulics, man.
it can't load the link. It can't load the link, asshole.
But the Young Bucks were facing Cheeks and Colin
Fuck
Delaney.
those guys. Fuck those guys.
Cheeks.
During the match, is he bald?
Who?
Is he the huge?
Oh no, that's Cheeks. That's Cheeks. This is Cheech.
Oh, Cheech. Okay, I thought you said Cheeks. Okay.
I actually yelled during the match, "Younger Bucks, go home! Freezer, go home!" Have you ever seen that clip?
Racist.
No.
Holy what? No, seriously. As soon as we're done recording, look up that clip on YouTube. It's during a New Japan show, and it's the Young Bucks interfering, and you just hear the commentator say, "Younger Bucks, go home! Freezer, go home! Younger Bucks!"
But then the Young Bucks should have came back and said, "Well, we're having a party, and there ain't no party like Super Kick Party because the Super Kick Party don't sell."
I'm out. I'm out. Bye. Fuck you guys. I'm out.
But anyway, to be
I
fair,
didn't realize we were gonna start using drugs halfway through the show, but okay.
this was a decent match. Then we cut to intermission, and I bought my Eddie Kingston shirt that I'm currently wearing right now, repping my boy. We came back to a 6-way scramble match. Alex Daniels and Joshua. What?
Please, out of curiosity, like indie shirts, like how much do they tend to run? Are they cheaper than WWE shirts?
No, indie shirts. Well, here's the thing: indie wrestlers will actually sell you their shirts personally, since that's how they make some of their money. It's not like the company itself prints out the shirts. All the wrestlers are independent contractors, so they make their own money selling their own shirts. Though the price of shirts are usually $20.
That's not bad.
Too bad though.
That's what I would have WWE.
Probably do a little bit more for their Bullet Club stuff, and the Bullet Club themselves will probably do maybe 20.
Oh my God! Here's the thing. The Young Bucks line was long as shit.
Oh, I'm sure it was because they're the Young Bucks and they're having a party. And you know they're like a Super Kick Party.
And there were so many Bullet Club shirts. I was about to get sick.
They are the greatest thing out there right now in wrestling.
No.
Why don't you like? Why don't you like the Bullet Club?
But okay, I tolerated them when Devitt was leading them because the chemistry between Devitt and Carl Anderson was awesome. Their promos in the bar, that was fantastic.
But now
AJ Styles.
Now imagine that for 10 years, and that's what you have in AAA.
Oh God. So anyway,
Yeah.
AIW Wrestling School graduate Alex Daniels defeated another graduate, Joshua Singh, Chris Sabin, Jerry of the Iron Curtain, Tyler Thomas, and Alessandro Del Bruno after pinning Jerry. This was have you ever seen a 6-way scramble match?
is it like the scramble that the WWE tried to do a few years ago with that championship scramble thing?
I haven't
not
seen
go
that
over
match.
so well.
So it was 6 men in the ring all at once.
Okay.
And it's like 4 men will be on the outside, 2 men will do something in the ring, 1 guy will get a heat on someone, they'll hit a big move, the guy that got the move hit on him will go to the outside, and another guy comes in and they do something with him.
Question.
Kind of like Lucha Libre rules, kind of.
Kind of.
Question. We're talking about wrestling still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this sounds like something else completely. I'm gonna be honest.
Alright, so anyway, that was a decent match. Then we got the intense champion. I hear echo.
Yeah, I hear an echo too.
I hear an echo too.
Then we get the intense championship match.
Yeah, it's when you're talking.
Yeah, that's a sound right there.
Davey Vega defeated Flip Kendrick to retain the Intense Championship. And again, if you're hearing this match, I like your promotion. That match sucked.
Holy shit, this guy is so.
Things about Flip Kendrick though.
This guy is so
Flip is
indie.
good. Flip is good. Davey is good. I like both men. I was saying with my friend Chris, who's on Twitter, by the way, at ROH Code. Go follow him. He's pretty cool. I was with my friend Chris, and we were agreeing this was the drizzling shits.
But wait, this guy is so indie. He has Flip in his name.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like 1980s, like WWE goofy.
Then we get the.
That's like Sparky Plug, GC.
Wow.
Well, actually, 1980s WWE. Carmella's father was a jobber back then.
Carmella,
Yeah.
Enzo and
Yep.
Big Cass's Carmella.
Yep. Her father was a job. Her father was an enhancement guy back in the 80s.
Wow.
I know that. So here we go to the second biggest match. I would say, I don't know if I would rate this second biggest match. The AIW Women's Championship match, another fatal four-way. We had two of the best asses in the business in this match. We had Veda Scott defeating Athena, Candice LeRae, and Mickie James to become the new champion after the man she manages, Josh Alexander, came into the ring and hit the Tombstone Piledriver on Athena. Athena, Candice LeRae, Veda Scott are three of the best indie female wrestlers you can see. Mickie James was pretty good too, and I would say I was a foot away from Mickie James's ass. It was glorious.
And you didn't touch it?
Dude, he's not a creep.
And he's not a 7-year-old kid, and she's not natty.
Yes. But yeah, but I heard Candice LeRae is NXT bound.
Oh, some more.
I heard rumblings of that.
I did not hear it. I know she's still with Johnny Gargano as a couple. So,
Well, that'll be Johnny's ticket in.
Who knows?
It didn't work for Kenneth Cameron.
Yeah, no, that didn't work at all. But that was his own fault.
Yes, it was. I'm still pissed at him for that.
Oh my, because that was a better ascension. But
yes,
Reece.
All right, so we haven't. So, by the way, have you caught up on the theme of people interfering?
Yeah.
Well, really? And on this podcast, he's talking about that? Really? We're interfering each other's monologues right here.
All right, so Raymond Rowe.
Chair shot.
We have. God damn it! We have the next match was Raymond was a special.
Nothing but cake.
I'm not gonna edit that out either.
We have.
Super cake on real. Okay.
We had.
Okay, let's cut it. Don't put it.
fucking get it. We had a special grudge match that was supposed to happen on the first AIW show in 2005. Raymond Rowe defeats Josh Prohibition with help from Matt Cross, aka Son of Havoc.
Now, I've heard great things about Josh Prohibition. Why hasn't he been signed? Because he's been out there for a while.
Prohibition is abolished.
Josh, I think is the single most underrated guy when it comes to wrestling because he was there for the first PWG show. He was there for a good part of CZW in the early parts. He was there, begrudgingly, admittedly, he was there for XPW, and he is, bar none, one of the best promo guys. There are two promos that are past almost 6 minutes long on the AIW YouTube page that you need to see because they are two of the best promos you will ever see in quite some time. But from what I heard, he's also a teacher and he's a family man, so I think that's what kept him.
How old is he?
He's got to be in his late 30s or early.
Yeah. There you go.
How about he'd be like a Daniels type case where he's older, but he has a lot of wisdom in helping out the younger guys.
Yeah, bro. I think being in his 30s, I don't think he's gonna get it. I think the last late 30s.
So I mean, Bat started late.
Actually, Bat when he won the title,
Evolution was going on. He was in his early to mid 30s already.
He was in his early 30s, yeah. But remember, I mean, that was a different era also. So then they want younger guys. I mean, I think Samoa Joe is gonna be the last like late 30s guys who are coming fresh like
I
that.
didn't even get him because I saw he got added to another show in New York.
Well,
To be after his.
I heard that he's just doing that like, to cover up because he was backstage last night at the NXT show to sign his contract.
I did hear about that too. Yeah. So
And I'm actually
his remaining deals.
I actually have the opportunity because AIW is holding their tournament, like the JT Lightning Memorial Tournament next month, and he's going to be there day 2.
Wait, the what?
JT Lightning Memorial Tournament.
I thought you said the JTG.
He was there for 7 years, and we thank him for his time.
I was about to say the JTG Lightning Memorial. That would have been something.
So anyway, after the Raymond Rowe match, by the way, I need to say this right now. Raymond Rowe is on TV for ROH. Matt Cross is on TV for Lucha Underground. EC3 and DJZ are on TV for TNA. You know what their group is called?
What?
We're famous. You're not. Haha.
They're the dudes on TV.
Straight to the point.
That's creative.
Still more creative than WWE creative.
So Matt Cross, Carter, Ion, and well, we're being on Prohibition. Gargano, Alex Daniels, and the Young Bucks make the save. And so Gargano challenges the dudes on TV to a 5-on-5 Cleveland street fight at AIW's big show of the year, Absolution.
So the Young Bucks are recruiting Gargano to the Bullet Club? Cross his fingers?
No. Can I
Make it happen, Bucks.
Can
Invite him to the party.
I need to take a piss. Can I walk out? So I have a show to finish.
Take it easy, CM Punk.
The big main event that happened that started at 11:40 p.m. This was a long fucking show.
Holy shit!
Hey, at least you got your.
It sounds like you're still talking about it.
We have the 6-man tag of Josh Alexander, AIW champion, BJ Whitmer, and Eddie Kingston, my boy, taking on Ricky Shane Page, Ethan Page, and Dick Justice.
Wait, what? This guy's name is Dick Justice. Are you serious?
Dick.
That's an amazing name.
Dude,
I feel like he should be a lawyer.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. He is, without a doubt, he is the most over man on the AIW roster because his name is Dick. Also, you know what his gimmick is?
What do you got?
A lawyer?
He is Paul Blart.
He's
The mall cop.
What? He is an all-American cop. Look up pictures of him. Just look.
So
No. You know what would happen if I put Dick Justice on Google?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend that for you guys either.
I was gonna say, I do not think this guy's first option was wrestling.
But
But seriously, just
didn't AIW though? Didn't they have a guy named the Family Guy come in and wrestle?
no. Oh no, that's not Family Guy. Oh fuck no, they would never have Family Guy. If you don't, that's another shitty Cleveland promotion that I didn't.
And you say another shitty promotion. Are you saying AIW is a shitty promotion?
No, because there's a few shitty Cleveland promotions.
Okay, good.
There are like three. There are like 3 really good Ohio promotions. There's 4 really. But the one with Family Guy isn't one of them.
You know, you could send that one or any of them up here to Seattle because we have no independents up here and we need one.
Oh fuck. Let's see, but
There's apparently a booming.
Yo, we have like 20 here in Puerto Rico if y'all want one.
Yeah, well, Puerto Rico stuff.
They are all shitty. They are all shitty.
We'll take it. I don't care. It's wrestling.
But the Family Guy, he's a champion in that promotion he's in, right?
yeah.
You know something, Dave? Apparently, in North Carolina, we're so big in wrestling that we have Christian wrestling promotions. Beat that ass. You can't.
Don't you guys have?
He retired from in-ring competition.
Oh dear God, that's a name.
That was lame.
So
Anyway,
anyway,
be stoned for that one.
this match right here was seriously. I want you guys to get the DVD to this show just to see. First of all, I wore my Godzilla mask there.
No.
Yeah, I've noticed you've done that to a few shows. Why? What is the significance of that?
Because it's
Are you trying to scare the Young Bucks back to
No. On the contrary, he tried to scare the Japanese wrestlers.
Ah, gotcha.
They come out this. He's Goshida.
Apparently, there's
Racist
a
beast traps again.
statue above Tokyo.
That is
Them
terrifying.
and breathe fire, and
That
this
is
not a joke,
terrifying.
This is actually happening.
oh, that's fucking awesome.
What?
That is terrifying.
That's badass. But anyway,
That's only in Japan.
not only do I get, not only no, I saw that I was filmed with this. Not only did you see me get a stare down from Dick Justice with my Godzilla mask on. Godzilla stared down Dick.
Hold up. Yes. Say that sentence one more time.
I had a stare down with Dick Justice and a Godzilla mask.
That sounds like a penthouse porn right
It does actually. Dear Penthouse Forum, I had to stare down with the dick.
Anyway, this was a crazy ass brawl that went everywhere in the gym, and two tables were smashed in this match, as well as a keyboard across the head.
Why?
I guess fuck you. That's why.
Because people hated each other. But anyway, Josh Alexander kicks Ricky Shane Page in the nuts and nails a tombstone for the pin.
Why? Question. Why is it that all of a sudden all the indie guys are doing tombstones? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
Why
the
not?
Young Bucks, their finisher is a double team tombstone.
Yes, that is the more bang for your buck.
No. More bang for your buck was the Samoan drop into the
Oh yeah, that was the indie taker. My bad. The indie taker.
Yeah.
the Meltzer
Yeah.
driver.
Indie taker. They call it that.
Anyway, that was AIW. You can check them out at AIWrestling.com. You can also go to their YouTube page at AI Wrestling. Buy some shit from them at Smart Mark Video. By the way, Smart Mark Video is my preferred indie DVD retailer because I got a lot of good shit from them.
We getting paid for this shit, right?
No.
Can you
Seriously,
just
don't be
give them,
promoting other people.
That's why it's called a cheap plug, Justin. That's why it's called a cheap plug.
you mean like my YouTube channel, Bryson Gaming?
I thought it was
Like
uplifting.
that. Or like the radio station I'm interning at, 89.9 KGRG. On iHeartRadio. Tune in.
Oh my
Or-
god, name
that-
Eric Martin.
I actually have a t-shirt shop also.
Words are hard.
Or you can go to my blog.
We've been going for 2 hours here, so
Well, I got
Posted, on Daily Dysfunction on the show I'm interning on. It's too early for words usually.
before we go here, I got one more segment to do because I've become well, let's just say I fall in love with Japanese wrestling, and there's so much shit out there. Like people, like how many of you watch the New Japan show on Access?
I do.
I don't even have access.
It's saved up on my DVR. I haven't watched it. The last one I saw was the Nakamura and I believe it was Tanahashi from Wrestle Kingdom 8.
How was that?
That was a great match. I loved the entrances, especially Nakamura's.
That was the strippers.
Yes.
Yep.
That was the Super Bowl one.
actually
Wrestle Kingdom 9 was also amazing this year. I watched that whole show. That was my first exposure to New Japan, and I loved every second of it.
Same here. Like, because of Reece, I'm actually starting to really, really get into New Japan.
Well, there's other promotions out there too. There's other promotions out there too, and I want to give them some exposure. So I think I don't know if this is going to be a weekly thing or at least a bi-weekly thing, but I'm going to give you guys my top 3 matches of the month, or just
It should be monthly if you're doing it.
well of the or at least matches that I've seen in the past month for you to check out.
And by the way, these matches will be put up on our community page, facebook.com/Los5Horsemen.
Which you can get for free.
See all videos.
Also, quick shout out to my friend Jamal who runs the Real Hero page on Daily Motion because he uploads all of this shit. It's great.
Stop. Plus, if we start like name dropping people, I want to get paid for it, motherfucker.
All right,
I got to feed.
dude,
That's not how this works.
here
That's
are
not how any of this works.
this is a community service.
here are the top 3 matches that I've seen from Japanese wrestling in the past past few weeks that you need to check out. Number one, for the Big Japan Wrestling Strong title, Shuji Ishikawa, the champion, taking on Daisuke Sakamoto. Big Japan Pro Wrestling is the CZW of Japan, except they go clear. But
What? Hear the
Not possible.
Daisuke, I just think Gyro Ball. Doesn't matter what the last name is, I just think Gyro Ball with Daisuke.
God damn. So anyway, but here's the big
People run all you glorious.
I make a comparison to CZW because not only do they have death matches, they have actually some really good normal matches. The strong
I heard to brush your bow, but CCW does not have good normal matches.
Kingston,
With Dean Ambrose, Shawn Moxley.
All they are death matches and light bulbs.
I will say this right now. The loser leaves CZW match between Chris Hero and Eddie Kingston, which was not a death match, is one of the best matches for wrestling I've ever seen.
Luther,
That's the company that they used to do like the Flairs and the Foleys and the Fox. They would go over and do the death matches.
That was French Martial Arts Wrestling and IWA Japan. By the way, French Martial Arts Wrestling is actually making a comeback. They just had their first show. I've heard some okay things about it. By the way, the strong title for Big Japan Wrestling is like their normal, like, you know how the New Japan has the Never title, which is just like the big hosses beating the shit out of each other?
That was an amazing match at WK9. I can't remember the names. I want to say Ibushi is one of them, maybe. Or no.
No, it was no, that was the Intercontinental match. This was Togi Makabe versus Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah, they just
Ishii.
beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah, well,
It was a good 15 minutes.
the strong title is exactly that, except it's one of their main titles. Like it's probably their number one title next to their hardcore title. But anyway, Sakamoto and Ishikawa beat the loving fuck out of each other, and the last 5 minutes of this match is some of the most insane crowd reactions I have ever seen. They eat this shit up. It's a really good match, and I highly recommend it. Match number 2, we have for the Wrestle 1 title, Kai versus Hideki Suzuki. Wrestle 1 is the promotion that TNA worked with. Like for
The one that they stole Bound from Glory from.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
Here.
Here's the thing, though. Wrestle 1 is run by Keiji Muto, also known as the Great Muta. It's kind of like WWE a bit. It has that sports entertainment flair, but at the same time, when they first started out,
Japanese John Cena doesn't work for them. He works for New Japan.
anyway,
Spoiler alert, Tanahashi wins.
LOL, Tanahashi wins.
at same
After what he told Kala. That prick. I want to let that down.
the first few bits of Wrestle 1 was like But anyway, they have actually come back, and this match between their champion Kai versus Hideki Suzuki from 0-1, which is like a strong style promotion. You're like, it's kind of like a mixed martial arts hybrid thing. Hideki Suzuki is my new hero, because this man does not have a match that goes over 7 minutes.
So he's like Goldberg, basically.
No,
When his run.
he
He just demolished him, basically,
he
in a few minutes.
he is like Goldberg if you mixed him with Ken Shamrock.
Oh, jeez. Ouch.
Or give me an MMA grappler. That's a really good MMA grappler.
I don't even know anymore. I haven't watched MMA.
Is Frank Mir a submission guy?
He's more of a pound, ground and pound.
Fuck.
But yeah, we know what you mean, though.
Yeah. So anyway, he's like Goldberg if he actually had an MMA background, and if he gets a match past 7 minutes, he will kick the shit out of you.
Nice.
His finisher is a butterfly suplex,
Ooh,
and it looks like it hurts.
Suplex City, bitch.
So this was actually a really good. It was a short match, but again, it's pretty good just because it's Hideki fucking Suzuki. And my final Japanese match is going to be a throwback match. It's going to be Shinya Hashimoto versus Takada at New Japan Battle Formations 1996 for the IWGP title. This was the last match of the UWF versus New Japan feud, and in front of a crowd of 60,000 people who wanted to see Takada dead. This
makes me want the American companies, especially WWE, because most of them already do, but WWE doesn't, to work together and give us some of these kind of super cards and super.
You mean like hashtag Brian versus Nakamura?
Yeah, that would be an amazing one. Justin, glad you brought that one up.
I'm just going to say this right now. The last minute of that match, when Hashimoto nails the brainbuster, I have never heard a crowd that fucking loud.
Is that the one you posted the other day as your holy shit on a stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, for We Love Pro Wrestling on Facebook, which I admin, by the way, and you should check out.
Even though you can't because it's a closed group.
Well, I mean, you can get... anyway. This was another really good match. It's very short, about 14 minutes, but holy fucking shit, they packed so much in there. So anyway, those are my 3 matches. You can find it on Daily Motion or on New Japan World for only $8.50 a month. And is there anything else we should do?
I'm just going to throw one out there because you brought up MMA, and I posted this in the We Love Wrestling Pro Wrestling group too. If Vince ever gets a hold of a Russian MMA company that is putting on medieval times matches, we need to run fast away from that company because they actually have people in full armor, swords, shields in an MMA ring.
Holy shit!
What? Sounds beautiful.
It could be worse.
That sounds like if Antonio Inoki really went that shit.
I think this is maybe an Iron Sheik creation because of how batshit crazy he is. Usually it's on the good side though. I'm not sure.
It sounds like the Great Muta, Keishi Muto, and Antonio Inoki realized, like, hey, you have an MMA fetish. I have a batshit crazy fetish. Let's go boys.
Yeah.
On the,
it could be worse.
Los 5 Horsemen Facebook page as well. www.facebook.com/Los5Horsemen. Like us and communicate with us while we're here. Well, time for final thoughts, Justin.
I was just here so I wouldn't get fined.
Francisco, final thoughts.
At least I didn't walk into my roommates having sex this time.
Wait, what?
What?
I told you guys at least. What?
You were muffled there.
I'm sorry. I said at least. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I said at least we didn't walk into my roommates having sex this time.
We didn't need to bring that up. That wasn't even brought up at the beginning.
We went the whole fucking show with all that shit coming up.
Almost made it, guys. Almost.
No,
That's the beautiful thing about editing. So let's do take 2. Francisco, any final thoughts?
Not really. Supernatural should be canceled, but it's not.
Don't you hate those shows that just go forever and they shouldn't?
Like True Blood.
Like Grey's Anatomy.
True Blood.
We should dedicate. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We should dedicate
TNA.
We should do a podcast. Our lost, but instead of talking about wrestling
right now,
we're talking about shitty shows that should have ended years ago, or good shows that ended too early.
A lot of content for that
Or how about really good shows that ended early?
Like the
Firefly.
like Full House.
Newsroom.
I was joking on Full House.
And the Newsroom.
Firefly.
Full House is coming back. Or Full House is coming back. Sorry.
Yeah, Fuller House. Yeah.
Yes.
What to do? Reece, any final thoughts?
Basically,
Meals on Wheels.
Take 2.
Reece, final thoughts.
my final thoughts is that I got head from a girl in a wheelchair and go support the independent wrestling scene. That's fucking in.
Go.
Wow. We are law enforcement or an equal opportunity employer when it comes to our sexual needs.
That's awesome. Justin, shameless plugs, go.
I got nothing. Oh dear God, it just went off the rails.
Plug your YouTube channel.
I almost.
If you want to be affiliated with us.
No, this is going up on. I'm gonna ask you guys if I could put this up on my YouTube channel too.
Oh, yeah, you can. This will be on Uprising Gaming's YouTube channel as well as the Los 5 Horsemen of PA.
I'm just gonna have some gameplay on top of it.
not only will this be on it, but also the continuing episodes of
Nope, that got killed off. I lost all my saved data. So that'll be put off for a while. I need to get everything back and everything.
But while it's still up there, check out that one episode of PBWF
Where I won.
You win shit, Dave.
or at least the one I commentated.
Yeah,
Or
you have.
Yes.
commentate. With one of the worst fucking endings to any tag team match I have ever seen in my life.
I did that shit on purpose just to piss you off.
Fuck you! I'm not even mad that I was the one that lost. I'm mad at the overall thing.
I'm just
Going on.
Oh wait, yeah. Reece,
no, hold up. No. Dave, retract the question. You know what he's gonna say.
Question.
Yes, you know what he's gonna say. His damn movie.
No, you don't. No. Oh yeah, no. I'm not
No,
gonna
shut
talk
up.
about my movie.
No.
No.
I wasn't gonna talk about that. I was just gonna say, Reece,
Reese.
you need to finish.
Cheap plugs.
Francisco, what are you about to say?
No.
Finish your goddamn Wrestling Society X review, or I will fly down to that shed called you Call City and massacre every single person you love, and then just for the fun of it, put a propane tank and Meals on Wheels and watch her blow away.
You know, it's supposed to be fly up since Ohio is north of North Carolina.
Fuck, I'm not. I was never good at geographics.
So anyway, also Fred, that's a very good segue because my Wrestling Society X reviews and other wrestling and movie reviews will be up on my blog, reecesriffs.wordpress.com. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at RVDinator. That's RVDINATOR at Inator. And subscribe to my YouTube page because I haven't posted shit on there in years.
Also,
Okay, I'll plug mine. I'll plug myself real quick right here. Shut up, Bastion. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/upright. I will go search on it actually on YouTube, Uprising Gaming. Yeah, I can also go to my t-shirt shop. I pick up a few shirts. Been selling a few shirts lately. Been picking up, so that's good. So if you guys ever see somebody who no, shut up. I already told you about that. You ain't gonna get shit. Shut up, Bastion. Give your plug. Let's cut this. Cut them off.
Yeah, let's cut it off. Follow us at www.facebook.com/Los5Horsemen. You can see this podcast as well as our others and interact with us. You can hear me on 89.9 KGRG-FM on Wednesday through Friday mornings, 6 to 8 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Daily Dysfunction. I'm the intern. Follow us at Los5Horsemen PA on Twitter, and follow me on Twitter at Sandy84. I think that's all of them.
You can really tell you're the guy on the radio.
/Los5Horsemen of PA.
You can really tell you're the guy on the radio.
Yeah.
You're the most coherent one of them all.
I try. All right, well, that'll about do it for us. Until next time, we will definitely do better at this next time, I hope.